Wisteria is a long-lived, woody perennial vine that produces long drooping clusters of highly fragrant flowers in shades of blue to purple and occasionally in pink or white. Depending on the species, this ornamental vine is hardy in USDA zones 4 to 8 and blooms from spring through summer. Wisteria is known for its rapid and aggressive growth that may overwhelm surrounding plants and structures. Plant wisteria in a landscape with plenty of room and train the plant on a strong fence, a trellis or pergola that's constructed of steel beam or hefty wood posts. Avoid planting them near your home as well as large trees, as the extensive weight of a mature wisteria can topple the tree and the twining vines can damage the structure of the house. Wisteria can be trained into a small tree or a shrub, but significant amount of pruning is required to achieve it. There are 3 common species of wisteria. The Chinese wisteria, which is hardy to zone 5, can tolerate partial shade. It has a shorter flowering time, but the flowers open all at once before the foliage appears. The Japanese wisteria is hardy down to zone 4 but requires full sun. It produces the most fragrant blossoms and has a longer flowering period. That's because the flowers open gradually from the cluster base to the tip over several days. Both Asian wisterias are invasive and in the proper environment can grow up to 10 feet a year once they are established. The North American wisteria is the smaller of the 3 species and produces short, condensed clusters of flowers. It is hardy to zone 5 and not invasive. Wisteria grown from seed can take up to 15 years to mature and produce flowers. It's best to propagate from cuttings of plants that have flowered. The best time to plant wisteria is either in spring or fall while the plant is dormant. They grow best in well-draining soil that is moist and fertile but can tolerate a wide range of soil conditions. If grown in high pH soil, the plant can suffer from iron chlorosis. Wisteria prefers full sun when grown in cooler climates and will benefit from partial shade when grown in zone 8. Wisteria is moderately drought tolerant, but water them periodically to keep the soil moist when the plant is in bloom. Feed wisteria with high phosphorus fertilizer to aid with flowering. They have nitrogen fixing ability, so do not feed them nitrogen-rich fertilizer. Pruning wisteria is a must, otherwise it will overtake everything in its surroundings. They bloom on new wood only. Prune in spring by removing diseased and damaged branches, and again right after the flowers faded by removing half of each new vine. Remove any sucker sprouts at the base as soon as possible. All parts of wisteria are toxic to pets and humans. Japanese beetles, aphids and mealybugs are some of the insects affecting this plant. The beetles can be removed by handpicking them or shaking the branches and let them fall into a container with dish soap solution. Ladybugs can be introduced to contain the aphids and mealybugs. Diseases known to affect wisteria are leaf spot, crown gall and dieback. With its massive size and profusion of blooms when in season, wisteria will look lovely in your landscape if you have the space for it. Thank you for watching.